Traversing through Myanmar, Thailand, the Indo-Asian Friendship Car Rally that was flagged off from Tawang in India on 12 September has reached Laos. Crossing the Thai-Lao Friendship Bridge from Nong Khai Province in Thailand to Vientiane in Laos, Indo-Asian Friendship Car Rally under the sponsorship of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports Government of India has reached Laos. Border crossing procedures at the Friendship Bridge between Thailand and Laos are straightforward. All vehicles crossing the bridge are required to stop at the two immigration checkpoints. You need to get your car documents stamped in at the immigration window and at the customs window. Once that is done, you have to present your car documents to the customs officer and passports. The customs officer inspects your car before he signs it off, and the police officer checks your passport to ensure it's stamped in. Laos, commonly referred to by its colloquial name of Muang Lao, is a beautiful of the countries of Indochina, covering less than 240,000 square kilometers, much of which is mountainous. Its population is 7.2 million. The majority living in the lower-lying areas in the south of this landlocked country. It has borders with China in the north, Myanmar in the northwest, Thailand in the west, Cambodia in the south, and Vietnam in the east. In 1893, it became a French protectorate with the three territories uniting to form what is now known as the country of Laos. It briefly gained freedom in 1945 after Japanese occupation, but was recognized by France until it won autonomy in 1949. Laos became independent in 1953. Laos is a mountainous and landlocked country. Tourism in Laos is growing significantly as the country attracts visitors with its languid lifestyle and beautiful landscapes. The majority of the population is Lao Luam, with Lao Thiang and Lao Soyang making up the balance except for a few Vietnamese and Chinese. Over the years, it has been invaded by neighbors coming from all the directions, and was a French colony for a period until the resolution of the independence struggle that began in earnest after World War II. Laos is officially Buddhist, and the national symbol, the gilded stupa of Pha That Luang. Today, Theravada Buddhism is the official religion of about 90% of Lao people. Buddhism is an inherent feature of daily life and cast a strong influence on Lao society. Lao women can be seen each morning giving alms to monks, the reason for earning merit to their rebirths. Every Lao man becomes a monk for at least a short time in his life. Traditionally, men spend 3 months during the rainy season in a wat, that is, Buddhist temple. The car rally, initiated by the state government and supported by the Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India also visited the Indian Embassy in Laos. Indian Ambassador to Laos shared his thoughts with the team.
I never tired of telling people a very simple, honest fact which most people may not know, that where we are standing now, the capital of Laos, Vientiane, from here, the Manipur border is barely 2,000 kilometers, whereas from many parts of India, the same border would be a greater distance. We are that close to India from here, and we are that closely linked civilizationally, geographically to this part of the world. And yet, for many years, the contact has not been sufficient, and now with better transportation, with better roads, with the trilateral highway coming up in the near future, and with better air connectivity, which is promising to happen in the near future, we can hope for great tourist and trade inflows from both sides. And that should once again revive our ancient linkages, which were always strong and will, I'm sure, get stronger in future. So this road trip, this road rally which has come, is one more, let's say, flagging of this improvement in connectivity between our two countries and regions. Laos is a small landlocked country in ASEAN region in Southeast Asia, but it's trying to convert itself from a landlocked country into a land-linked country. It's more or less in the middle of ASEAN. One side is Vietnam, one side is Thailand, up there is China and Myanmar on the other side. Below is Cambodia, and they want to use this locational advantage to act as a link, road, rail, to all other ASEAN countries. In fact, now they're building a railway from the border of China and Laos to the border of Laos and Thailand, which is about 500 kilometers distance, at a enormous cost of $6 billion, because they want to link the region. Similarly, with the trilateral highway happening, India, Myanmar, Thailand, and then Laos and Cambodia, we will have a similar access to this region. And this region will have a similar access to India and to Northeast India in particular, which will facilitate not only border trade, but travel, exchange of cultures, and noticing of so many similarities which already exist, and so on. So this is, in a sense, a part of our extended neighborhood, and we should recognize that and build on these linkages. And I welcome this road trip with all my heart, because we need such ventures in order to re-establish the contact and to tell people on both sides how close we are to each other.
Aiming to showcase the potential of India, particularly the Northeast, and attract investment, trade and tourism, Rally also seeks to promote people-to-people contact by rediscovering the historical link and cultural ties of the region to different Asian countries.